Hi everyone, I'm Coach Gigi and welcome to my TUT workout. Today we have a bar class to work on those beautiful legs, working on long, lean muscles. Let's get started. What I suggest is that you start with your ankle straps on and the power bar set to use as a bar. Now this is an additional accessory, so don't worry if you don't have this. What we're going to do is we're going to strap in our first ankle with our right leg to clip in and stand up into a first position. For those of you with ballet training, this one's going to be great for you. So our first position is going to be a tendu forwards and backwards, in and out of that first position. We're then going to go backwards to derriere, squeezing each time, staying nice and lifted throughout. We'll then be going into a retire position, drawing that foot up the leg to the side of our knee and back down. Our fifth move, we're taking it out into a second position. We're doing a plie and squeezing those legs back together into a tendu position. Beautiful. We're then going to turn around and swing those legs to the back. Dégagé backwards into derrière. We'll then be doing pulses, little lifts, just lifting that toe off of the ground ever so slightly. Good. We'll then be going back to that retire position, drawing it up to the side of the knee, extending out into an attitude position and coming back to the knee. This one is gonna burn. I'm gonna need you to squeeze everything you've got in this position, back to the knee and down. Last but not least, we'll be taking this position and we'll be beating our feet side to side. If you can keep your knees nice and wide whilst you do this, that's bonus points. Good, let that go. We'll then be doing a circuit on our stability ball, but without further ado, let's get going on the bar. Okay, first side, here we go. First position, nice and lifted, everything engaged. I want you to visualize your belly button drawing back to your spine, your chest nice and lifted. Your hands optional, you can take it up here, you can take it to the side, you can take it to your hips, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna keep mine here today to make sure that I'm staying nice and strong. So, 30 seconds on the clock. We're gonna go forwards in 3, 2, 1. Dégagé that foot forwards and in. Squeeze out and in. Good. Squeeze in. Nice. Good. Feel that tension. Keep going. Stay nice and lifted. Good. Our supporting leg is still working the whole time. We're zipping down, driving that energy all the way up. Good. You can also take it behind your head if that's easier. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a breath. Shake that out. We're going backwards. So hands on those hips, staying nice and lifted. We're squeezing back and in. Back, in. Good. Point those toes if you can. Keep squeezing. Good. And back. Staying lifted. Good. Nice and strong. Nice straight line the whole way. That's it. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let that go. Take a breath. We're drawing that foot up to the side of the knee and down. Staying nice and lifted, everything engaged. Good. Deep breaths. Enjoy that burn. Here we go. Breathing in and down. Up and down. Good. Stay nice and lifted and down. Up and down. Good. Work with that resistance. Beautiful. Squeeze. We've got 3. Let's go. 2. Last one. Squeeze, hold, and release. Good. Deep breath in. Shake that out. We're going pointing to the side into an à la seconde position, lowering that foot. We are then going to tendu that inner leg, squeezing towards us and out. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Excellent. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Zip those legs together and release. Zipping it in and release. Good. Few more here. Keep going. You got this. And out. Zipping up and release. Keep breathing. Good. Couple more. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a deep breath. Good. We're turning around to that bar. I want you to put your hands towards the front of your tap machine. We're going to be extending that knee back, sliding it out. Good. Leading with our heel, pulling it back. Good. Now, once you've found that position, I want you to stay nice and lifted. Tuck those glutes, squeeze everything nice and tight, shoulders relaxed. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And back. And in. Back. In. Good. Excellent. If this is too hard in first position, I want you to turn those toes in for me and push it back. Good. There's a modification for you. Good. If you can, stay in that first position. It's going to be so much harder for those inner thighs. Keep going, squeezing back and in. Let's go. 3. We've got 2. Last one. Good. And let that go. Take a little plie. Stretch out that head and shoulders. Good. Zipping those legs back up. We're going for pulses. Extend that leg. We're going to lift up. Good. Hold it here. Feel that tension. Good. Keep going. I promise it's going to be good. Here we go. Lift, lift, lift. Keep that posture nice and high. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Beautiful work. Excellent. We've got one more to really burn those glutes out. We're lifting that foot up. We're drawing it up to the side of our knee. We're going to extend out into that attitude position. We're going to hold. And in. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And in. Beautiful. Straight line with that toe. That's it. Stay nice and lifted. Squeeze that supporting glute. Squeeze. Good. Out. And in. Let's go. 3. That's 2. Last one. Everything you've got. Hold. Nice and controlled. And down. Good. Take a breath. Roll that head. Keep breathing. Good. Our last move, we're going to beat those toes side to side, forwards and backwards. Here we go. Deep breaths. Let's go. Beating those feet. Keeping those knees nice and wide, sending them to the sides, keeping that stomach nice and engaged. Zip that belly button to spine. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant that foot back down. Take a breath and get ready to switch sides. We're going to take that ankle, clip right off of that side, turning it around. As soon as we can, we're getting back into that first position on our opposite side. Good. Pulling it out so we've got a nice bit of tension to begin with. Keeping those neck and shoulders nice and lifted. Our arms can be out, they can be up, but I suggest on your hip here. We're sliding that foot forwards and in. Let's go for 30 seconds. Good. Follow me. Keep breathing. Good. Nice and lifted. Let's go. Good. Forwards. Deep breaths. You're going to feel sore tomorrow, but it's going to be good. It's going to be worth it. Good. Let's go. 3. We've got 2. Last one. Good. Take a breath. We're sending that foot backwards. Lift, lift, lift. Everything engaged. We're squeezing out and in. Good. Drive that foot back. Enjoy that tension. Good. And in. Careful not to swinging our hips forwards and back. We want to stay nice and lifted the whole time. It is just our leg that's drawing back. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And back. Zipping up. We've got 3, 2. Last one. Good. And then shake it out. Beautiful work. We're sending those feet all the way up, drawing up to the side of our knee and right back down. Good. Take a breath. Release. And we're zipping up and down. Let's go up and down. Keep breathing. Up. Good. Drawing that foot up that leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Our outer glute is still working just as hard. Here we go. Breathe. Zip and down. Let's go. 3. We've got 2. Last one. And release. Good. Take a breath. Take a breather. We're sending that foot out into à la seconde. Good. Plie into it. Excellent. Hand back on that hip. Belly button to spine. Everything engaged. Lift, 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 lift. Beautiful. We're sending that foot into our supporting leg. Let's tendu in and out. Good. Squeeze and in. Good. Keep breathing. Push. Good. Lift, lift, lift. Not holding onto the bar too aggressively. Light little fingers. Beautiful. You don't need it. All of that support is coming from that core. We've got 3. Let's go. 2. Last one. Good. And release. Whew. Excellent work. Good. Sending it to the bar. We're going back with that second leg. Hands nice and far forward on the front of that power bar. We're sending that leg back. Good. Keeping everything nice and lifted, activating both of those glutes together. Good. Remembering that we can turn these feet in at any point if it gets a little too much, but keeping it nice and turned out if we can. Good. Let's go. We go back and in. Here we go. Good. Lift, lift, lift. Excellent. If you can try without both hands on the bar, extra points for you. Good. And in. Slide it back. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Beautiful. Plie into that. Roll that neck and shoulders. Good. Take a breath. We're going into pulses. Back into that derriere position. Good. Enjoy that tension. Let's lift it up. Good. Squeeze. Lift those shoulders. Belly button to spine. Squeeze those glutes. Here we go. Keep it there. So close to the finish line. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Closing those feet back together. Little plie. Wiggle those hips. We're sending that foot all the way up to the knee. We're extending out into that attitude position. We're coming back into the knee. Good. And breathe. Excellent. We're drawing a straight line from knee out with that toe. Good. Keep going. Push, push, push. All right. We're doing this together. You and me. Let's go. We're going 3. Last 2. 1 more. And release. Good. Send that foot down. Plie out. Good. Final move here before we switch onto that stability ball. We're beating that foot forwards and backwards, taking it to that ankle. We're going forwards and back. Good. Enjoy that tension. Excellent. Staying nice and lifted in those shoulders. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, this one is burning today. Good. Enjoy it. Supporting leg is nice and lifted. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release that. Give me a nice little bend. Unclip yourself from that ankle. Grab your stability ball. Grab a drink. And meet me on the mat. We're going to take our stability balls. We have 5 moves here on this stability ball. The first, I want you to meet me with your forearms balancing on it. Here we go. Good. Send that weight. Breathe into this. Everything's engaged. My belly button is drawing up. Good. We're going to hold it here. Keep breathing. Good. It's really hard. Keep going. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Squeeze that belly button to spine. Good. Keep holding. We've got 10 seconds more. Good. Give me a smile. It's not that bad. Good. Keep holding. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Meet me on the ground for dead bugs. Now, this can be done with or without your ball. The harder is to use the ball. Our dead bugs are sending one leg back and one arm back. Opposite hand. Good. We're going to stay nice and grounded Keep it here, good. Breathe into this. I want you to draw that belly button to the spine. I want you to keep a really flat back. I shouldn't even be able to slip a sheet of paper underneath that back. It is so level to the floor. Good, using that core. Again, modification, take away the ball, but you got this. Here we go. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good, release that. So we're gonna catch that ball between those ankles. We're gonna place it back there. We're gonna squeeze the ball with our inner thighs. Our hands are gonna be nice and placed beside us, engaging that core, making sure that our back is completely flat. We're gonna send our feet down for 2 and back up for 2. Deep breaths, leg lifts, here we go. Down for 2 and up for 2. Good, the modification for this is without the ball, just regular leg lifts. Good, keep going. Excellent, squeeze that core. You're gonna shake, embrace the shake. Woo! I'm really shaking today. Good, try and keep those legs nice and straight. Here we go. Good, 2 more. Hold, hold, hold. And up, breathe. Last one, zipping that belly button. Good. Catch that ball between those legs and come up to sitting for me. We're gonna transition now into a straight leg sitting position. If this is too difficult for you, I want you to keep your knees nice and bent. You're still gonna get the oblique twist that we require, but by holding this exercise ball above your head, you're gonna stabilize everything in your shoulder blades and keep that core nice and lifted. All right, legs should be nice and relaxed. Take a deep breath. We're gonna twist the ball from side to side, a little bit like a Russian twist. We're going tap and up, tap and up. Good. All the way to the side, work that rotation. Good. Keeping those arms nice and straight. Good. Keep breathing here. Keeping that core tight. Good. Let's go 3, 2, last one, and tap. Good, let that go. Beautiful. We're now going back into a plank hold, this time with our feet on the ball. So, back into that plank position. 1 foot, nice and lifted. We're gonna hold here, just like so. Good. Shoulders over wrists, core engaged, breathing in. Good. Keep squeezing. You got this. Here we go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, nice and controlled. Lift that leg over the stability ball. Pop it away. We're about to repeat that circuit all over again. Okay, meet me back on your power bar. I want you to strap in that right foot one more time. We're going to repeat that circuit nice and quickly. Now you know what to do. Meet me in first position. Stay nice and lifted. Plie, set yourself up, squeezing those inner thighs together, tucking that pelvis, drawing that belly button to spine, staying nice and lifted through those shoulder blades. Hands on hips. Deep breath in. We're going to point that toe forwards. Here we go. Forwards and in. Good. Lift, 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 and in. Squeeze. Breathe. You can play some classical music whilst this is happening, whatever that makes you feel good and strong and lifted and lovely. Long limbs we're working here. Let's go 3. We've got 2. Last one. Good. And squeeze it together, good. Plie, we're sending that foot backwards. All right, let's go. Push. And in. Squeeze. Good. Excellent. Careful again not to twist those, let those hips go too much. We're staying nice and lifted, squeezing up, sending all that way up. Good. Squeeze. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a rest. We're sending that, drawing that foot all the way up to the knee and down. Good. Lift, lift, lift. Let's go up and down. Up and down. Good. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feels so nice to do something graceful again for the first time in a while. Good. Breathe. Excellent. 3. Let's go. 2. Lifting that opposite leg. Last one. And let it go. Good. Sending that foot out into second position. Good. Giving yourself a nice bit of tension. We're squeezing that leg into the supporting side. Let's go. Let's go. In and out. In and out. Good. Squeeze. Good. Let's go. Good. We've got 3. 2 more. Lift, lift, lift. Last one. And let it go. Good. Turning around to the back. We're sending that foot out. Here we go. Breathe. And in. Out. And in. Good. Lift, lift, lift. Keep squeezing. Keep lifting. 3, 2, last one. Good. Take a breath. Roll that head. Roll those shoulders. Ready for our pulses, and we're going up. Lift, lift. Keep squeezing. Good. Enjoy that burn, keeping those hips nice and square. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Last move today. We are beating those feet backwards and forwards. But first, how could I forget? We're going to draw that foot up to the knee, sending it out to that attitude position and back in. Good. Meet me there. Stay lifted. Belly button to spine. Here we go. Out and in. Out and in. Let's go. Breathe. Good. Squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze. Let's go. 3, 2, last one. And in. Excellent. Final move for this leg. Beating those feet backwards and forwards. Staying lifted. And we're off. Forwards and back. Good. Work that back more. Good. Beat those feet. Forwards and back. Sending that knee out to the side. Squeezing those glutes. Good. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Fantastic work. Take a breath. Switching that clip to the other side. Unstrap. Good. Meet me over on that left leg. Good. Nice and simple. Zipping up those legs back into first position. Good. Taking a deep breath in. Hands on those hips. We're sending that foot to the front. Let's go. Forwards and in. Forwards and in. Breathe. Lift. Your upper body should be holding no tension whatsoever. This is all about your lower body here. Pushing forward, sliding that foot forward. Good. Breathe. We've got 3. Let's go. 2 and 1. Good. Taking a breath, sending it back, and we're going back and in. Back and in. Zipping up through the core. Everything is aligned. Keep breathing. Can't stress that enough. Good. And back. Good. We've got 3. Last 2. 1 more. And let that go. Good. Shake that out. We're sending that foot all the way up into that retire position. Up the leg. And let's go up and down. Good. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. Breathe. Nice and lifted. Good. Careful not to flare that rib cage. Good. Drawing up. Good. 3, 2, last one. And let that go. Good. Meet me in a second position. Take a deep breath in. We're drawing that foot into the other. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In and out. Good. Squeeze. Good. Keep breathing. Excellent. All the way back to first position. Squeeze. Good. Let's go. Breathe. Good. That's the last. 3, 2, 1 more. And let it go. Beautiful. Turning it to the back. Hands at the top of our power bar. We're sending that foot backwards into that derrière position and back. Good. Back. Lifting those shoulders. Good. Breathe here. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Little plie. Wiggle those hips. Take a deep breath in. Here we go. We're sending it out and we're pulsing. Good. Pulse. Lifting, squeezing that outer glute. Good. It's working just as hard as the other one. Keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed. Lifting up through that chest. Good. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bringing that back in. 2 last moves, drawing that foot all the way up to the knee. We're sending that foot all the way back. Good. And in. Lift, lift. And in. Let's go. Excellent. Out and in. Good. Keep breathing. Good. It's nearly over, I promise. Here we go. 3. Last 2. 1 more. Excellent. Final move. Deep breath in. We're beating those feet back and forth. Good. Stay with me. We got this. Breathe. Take that hand off that power bar. You don't need it. Good. It's just there for support. Keep beating. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a deep breath in. Unclip yourself. We have our final set on that stability ball. Meet me on your mats. Good. Excellent. Picking up that stability ball, transitioning nicely. Meet me in our first plank hold on your forearms. Good. Take a deep breath. Align yourself. I like to clasp my hands to give myself more stability. Good. Find that position. Deep breath in, and we'll hold. Breathe. Rooting ourselves down into those heels. Squeezing that core, lifting everything, lifting up out of our shoulders. Good. Hold here. You're going to shake. I'm shaking a lot today. Excellent. Keep going. It's a really good sign. Woo! All right. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Release. Beautiful work. Meet me in that dead bug position. Dead bug position, I should say. Get that ball between those ankles and support with our hands. Good. Opposite leg, opposite hand are shooting out. Deep breaths, zipping that belly button to spine. Nice flat back, and we're going out and in. Good. Deep breaths. You worked really, really hard in this session today. I hope it's been a nice little burn for your body. Good. And out. Good. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing. We've got 3. Last 2. Final dead bug. And release. Good. Keep that ball between those ankles. Take those hands right down. Take a deep breath. We're going to send those legs down for 2. And up for 2. Good. Let the shakes happen. It's a good sign, I promise. All right, breathe. Good. These are really difficult. If this is too much for you at any point, take the ball away and go regular leg lifts. Keep breathing. Good. Let's go. 3. Last 2. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 1 more, all the way to fatigue. Right down, all the way up. Good. Catch that ball. Meet me sitting up. Good. Come into a straight leg position. Take a deep breath in. Send that stability ball right over that head. We're twisting our obliques. Deep breaths, relax those shoulders. We're tapping side and up. Good. Side and up. I can't help but point my toes as a dancer. Side and up. Good. Careful not to flare that rib cage. Deep breaths. Tapping it side to side. Good. Straight arms. Nice and controlled. 3. That's 2. Last 1. Good. And lift. Good. We have 1 final hold on that plank with that stability ball. Let's finish strong today. This is our last move of our workout. 1 foot on the ball. Find your balance. And when you're ready, lift up into that plank and hold. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Our shoulders should be nice and level over those wrists. Everything engaged. We should be completely straight. Relax that neck and shoulders. No tension there. Keep breathing into that core. Feel the burn. Stay with me. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that foot off the ball. Slide that stability ball back to the side. Good. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's do a little cool down. Breathing in all the way up to the sky. Breathe in that gratitude. Breathe all the way down. Good. Hang over those legs. Stretch those knees for me. Shake out those shoulders. Good. Rolling up the spine nice and slowly. Good. Repeating that all over again. Breathing in the gratitude. Thanking our bodies for what they've been able to do for us today. Rolling down that spine. Good. Stretching those knees. And rolling back up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to do a couple of neck stretches here. I want you to lightly clasp those hands. Send it over the top of your head. And lightly push down on that neck. Deep breaths. Big breath in, big breath out. Good. 1 hand to one side. Give yourself a nice wide stance. Reaching over, wiggle those fingertips. Breathe into that neck stretch. Good. Slowing that heart rate right down. Switching sides and pulling away. Wiggle those fingers. Good. We're going to do a little bit of a stretch for our legs that we've worked really, really hard. So meet me in a plank position. We're going to send 1 foot forward into a high lunge. When you should drop that knee and place those hands on that knee. Press forward. Release that there. Good. Stay nice and lifted. Hands back to the ground. We're going to press back. Send that toe to the sky and enjoy this hamstring stretch here. Good. We're going to transfer our weight right back into that lunge position. You're going to drop that knee down to the ground here in what they call in yoga a pigeon pose. I want you to breathe into this stretch here. Doesn't matter if you can't get down very low. I just want you to release that glute. If it feels good for you, take it down to those forearms and breathe in here. Good. Couple of breaths here. Feel free to pause the video if you want to enjoy the stretch for a little longer. If not, meet me back up into a plank position, sending that other foot forwards, drop that knee, taking those hands up onto that knee, press forward, releasing that hip flexor. Good. Deep breaths here. Sending your weight all the way back. Send those toes to the sky. Breathe back into that and release that hamstring. Good. Enjoy this for a breath. Then send that knee to the ground. Turning that foot out. Sending that other leg back. and breathing into that second side pigeon pose. Releasing that hip. Deep breaths. This is often a very painful one. We hold a lot of emotions in our hips, so it might be no surprise that this is a little bit more painful than anything else. Send those forearms down if it feels good for you. Take a couple of breaths. Good. And when you're ready, meet me back into a plank position. Good. Send those hips to the sky, pushing back into a downward dog position, pedaling out those feet. Good. And when you're ready, I want you to walk those toes back to those hands. Turn yourself around and roll up your spine in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. Hope you have a wonderful day.